Greetings, this is Doomguy here, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to get around the Microsoft Disk Operating System, or simply known as MS-DOS. This will apply to both pure MS-DOS operating systems and DOSBox. So, let's get DOSing. Around the early to mid 1980s, computers were pretty complicated beasts. If you wanted to do a specific task, you have to type in the proper command line in order to navigate around the prompt and get a program started. And practically, the keyboard was the only peripheral to use in order to interact with the DOS prompt. So if you just type in something like play Doom or run me this program, the command prompt isn't even going to recognize them. But if you can follow this tutorial, it should be pretty easy to get started on how to use MS-DOS and the like. So first, we'll start off with the basics of the basics. Now, in order to navigate around the DOS prompt, you'll be using commands like cd or chdir, which will change the directory to the specific directory you want. But in order to find out where you are, you'll need to use the dir command, which shows the files and folders in the directory. So to do so, just type in dir. If for some reason you can't find what you want, just type in dir/w and it'll show the directory information in wide view, making it easier to find what you're looking for. Now notice that the names with the brackets represent folders, where the ones without them are files. Now say we want to access the Windows folder. To do that, we type in cd Windows, and then dir/w to show the file information. Now this is the point where if you want to show all the directory information in this folder, you can simply use the /p argument to pause the directory display for every file and folder that is displayed on screen. To put it simply, just type in dir/p or dir/w/p. You'll be prompted if you want to hit any key to display the next batch of files and folders on screen. To go back a folder, just simply type in cd ... cd / is another way to change directories, though that it looks for them from the root drive. And to clear the command prompt, just type in cls. Now suppose we want to play a DOS game like Doom for example, and the DOS games are located on a second hard drive. So in order to access them, we need to change drive letters, so in this case, we type in D:. Now we repeat the same process we've learned before. There's the DOS games directory, and there's the Doom directory. Now in order to get the program running, you'll be looking for most likely an executable, or .exe, to run the game, or in some cases a batch file, or .bat. So in this case, we just type in Doom. And there you go, we're now playing Doom. Now finding out the specific file to run a program is totally up to you. Just use the dir command to find what you're looking for, and if you can, refer to the user manual of the specific program you're trying to run. And really, that's about it for the basics of this tutorial. Now you'll be able to navigate around the MS-DOS prompt without a problem. So now we'll move on to a couple of advanced pointers for this tutorial. Now there are some specific programs that'll probably not run as you want it to, or commands that'll not get the best results you want without any extra command line arguments. Basically, what they do is that they tell the program, or a command, to perform a special task to get the results you need. For instance, if I want to open a specific text file without using the open command within the MS-DOS editor, I simply just type in edit dgdos.txt. And there you go, we're now in the MS-DOS editor with the dgdos text file opened. If I want to run Doom 2 with a user-made map mod, then all I have to do is type in doom2-file.pwads/icarus.wad. The rest will be up to you on how you want to run commands and programs with the best results. Now in order to organize your files so it doesn't get confusing during navigation, you'll want to create folders. For instance, we type in mkdir dgfiles to create the dgfiles directory. And there's our folder. To move a file to that directory, type in move dgdos.txt.dgfiles. And there's our file. And if I want to make a copy of that file, I type in copy dgdos.txt dgdos2.txt. And there's our copy of the file. if I want to delete the copy of the file, I simply type in del dgdos2.txt. And all that's left is the original file. And finally, to delete the entire directory, I type in del tree dgfiles, and I'll be prompted if I really want to delete that folder and hit Y. And there you go. You now know how to manage files and folders in MS-DOS. And that's about it for the advanced pointers. Now for DOSBox users watching this, we'll move on to the DOSBox program to show you how to get around it. Now while you have learned the basics and such and how to get around the command prompt, DOSBox operates a little bit differently compared to real DOS. In order to set up DOSBox properly, we'll have to go through a few pointers here. First off, you'll need to mount a directory in order for it to be accessible in DOSBox. For instance, we type in mount C in the following directory. If you have a program that needs a CD to run it, then you'll need to do the following. Type in mount D, the drive letter for your CD drive, -T, CD-ROM -use CD 0-IOCTL. For disk images, type in img mount E imgfile.img -T ISO. To remove a mount, I simply type in mount -U E. And finally, for floppy drives, just type in mount -T floppy. And there you go. You should now be able to set up DOSBox as is so that you can navigate as you would in real DOS. And that's the MS-DOS prompt in a nutshell. While it is kinda complex, it should be easy once you know the basics of the basics, and the advanced pointers should help with the more complex tasks. If you would like more information, there are links in the description below, or you can get in contact with me and I'll help you out if I can. So yes, hope it helps for you on your journey within the MS-DOS prompt. And if you want more, then check out my other videos and subscribe for more of my further content if you like. Also, you can check me out on Twitter, DeviantArt, and Twitch. And tune in next time as we will discuss on how to acquire a real DOS machine. Thank you for watching.